Nowadays, everywhere you can see people talking about AI. The AI-generated images and videos that go viral on social media, uh, the we use it for fun. We look at it as an entertaining tool. Even when we are using it to write our emails, proposals, presentations, or even a talk like the one I'm giving right now, it's still shallow consumption. Even for those of us who know how important AI is, our hands are tied. We know AI is everywhere, but uh, it's not where it must be. It's not in the places that we need it most. It's not in our schools, it's not in our government yet, it's not in our healthcare system. So we are missing it. We are missing integration. Um, if we want to go a little bit deeper, we would like to do integration. Um, and integration is not that difficult, to be honest. Integration can be much easier than we think. And to come up with the simplest idea and simplest example that I can come up with is to integrate AI with this presentation, right? Like when you watch movies, how many of you want to watch the movie with subtitles? I personally want to watch the movie with subtitles. And here I can just say, show the subtitles, and right away it should be show the subtitles, yes. As you can see, here I have the presentation with the subtitles in real time with whatever I'm saying. This is a simple idea of integrating AI with my talk. It's a different way of looking at presentations, and it's not only that. In a few slides, we will get back to what I mean by integration. So integration means connecting AI to everything that we are doing in our workflows, in our offices, in our daily life, not just to use it as an external app like ChatGPT. Every day we use it. We talk to it, we ask questions, but it's not integrated into the office in our workflows. Um, so AI must, if we want to go a little bit deeper, we will need customization. Because this transcription right here doesn't understand Kurdish. It's only English, right? So after integration comes something more important that is customization. We need to develop or teach AI to learn Kurdish, for example, to learn our language. Not only the language, also our voices, our culture, our reality, how we do our business. It should understand how we operate in our personal lives and our professional lives. So definitely we need customization. AI must speak our language. It must understand our data. Um, and if, just in case, if we want to build this infrastructure for AI to be surviving and in this ecosystem, we need AI to reflect our reality. Um, so the real change begins when AI moves in. The real change begins when we actually see how AI is affecting our healthcare system. It's affecting our education system. Like, how would it be if we, for example, have in our classrooms a real-time transcription model like that for Kurdish language when the teacher is teaching the subjects and all the conversation is recorded in real time and written? It will make the students have more focus on the conversation, and meanwhile everything is written for them, then they can revise, for example. Or what if you had a AI integrated into your legal institutions? It will help solve many cases in very, very short time without delays or even catastrophes sometimes that happen to individuals. So um, if we want to see where we are standing right now, or personally where I am standing right now, I started developing the first Kurdish OCR back in 2020. I started developing the first Kurdish OCR back in 2020 which I don't know how many of you know what OCR is. How many of you do know what OCR is? Very few, right? So if you don't know, I can simply say search about Kurdistan, search about OCR, and let's see. OCR is the technology that extracts text from the image. See, this is another AI integration that we did with this presentation, that now I can just say search about OCR and it shows me the results of OCR. It's the technology that copies the text from image that you take with your phone or scan the documents. It will make them available in Word format or any format that you need, just to copy. You don't have to type it all the way. So we can play with these things a lot. Like I can say search about Kurdistan. It will search about it and show us the result. I don't know what happened, but yeah. So when I say when we did this process, inside this process, we learned that we are missing two things, two assets. One of them is people and data. We knew that we have to do integration and customization. We moved to different fields with this first Kurdish spell checker, OCR, different technologies we had to cover, but along the way we noticed that we are missing two assets. One of them was people, and the other one was data. So when I say people, I mean the AI engineers, the AI developers, the machine learning experts. When I say people, it's not only the education that we have, all of us, the individuals need to know about how we have to use AI, but also the real people that can develop, customize, and integrate AI into every business. The data is every single record, every bit of information that we have to keep track of. So let's start with people. We started creating training programs, boot camps and workshops along these years when we started Ovania. Because we knew that the first thing that we have to start with, these are some examples that we had in our programs. What we realized was we saw this incredible thing happening with even people that joined us in very early stage with little experience. We saw them after the boot camps and trainings get an experience that now they are working on real-world projects that are impacting our society, impacting our government, all within a few months of trainings and boot camps. So I want to mention the importance of these trainings and workshops. The builders are here, they just need the opportunity. And let's go to the data, because the worst thing, unfortunately, that we are facing is the lack of data. AI runs on data. Without data, it's like running an engine without fuel. Like, even in our personal lives, we don't rely on data that much. We don't track our financial records. In our governments, our archives are very messy. Nothing is standardized. We don't believe in standardization yet. So the most important thing after the people, which are the engines to build these solutions for us, do the customization and integration, is data. And we don't have it. In order to be able to keep up with this pace of development, customization, we need to have data to train our models on, to be able to actually say what Kurdish is. There is something that maybe very few of you know about. One reason that Kurdish is not that powerful yet in AI solutions like Google Translation is not that good, for example, if ChatGPT is not that good in Kurdish yet, one reason is that we used unstandardized fonts and keyboards back in 2000 when we started going on to digital spaces. Later on, we unified the whole keyboard with Unicode, and before that, almost all of the data and text that we had, the content, were not standardized for ChatGPT to make sense of it. Just by having a standardized keyboard and script, we were able to have an advantage that our language is recognized with even international and global models. So the order I chose, starting with integration and customization and then people and data, was because, sorry, I have to say the order I chose again, just because I want to show you another example of this integration into my presentation, is that if you realize my slides changed without any controls, I don't have any controls with me and nobody is changing them for me. The AI knows where I'm getting at, like it knows exactly what I'm saying, and based on that, it detects when it has to change the slides. It's automated, and in real time it knows, for example, if I say, let's say one example I can try again. When I say I started developing the first Kurdish OCR, it should get me back to the slide that I had to talk about my experience. And when I say the order I chose, it will get me back to the slide that we were right now. Yes. It's just an integration to make my presentation easier and the flow of it. Or simply when I can say next slide, it will take me to the next page. Yes. So the order of what I chose, people, data, integration, and customization, was because we need all of it in step by step to be developed, to be cared, and to be covered, and meanwhile in parallel, because we can't afford losing much more time. If we secure these 4 pillars, integration, customization, people, and data, the future of AI in Kurdistan won't be imported from Silicon Valley. It will be built here. Thank you so much.